Hi, this is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications, share me with a friend on social media. So today we are talking about Novostella. This is the Novostella Good Night Sleep Light. That's right, it's the Good Night Sleep Light. It uses different types of noises to help you relax, and it has a soothing light. So what are we going to do? We're going to open this box, we're going to see what's inside, we're going to check this puppy out. So don't touch that dial, stay right here as we check out the Novostella Good Night Sleep Light. Okay people, now it's time for another edition of What's in the Box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Good Night Light. Drift off with alpha rhythms. So we have a light and a sleep machine. This is the model number BNL 01. Cue the music, Phil. USB cable. Type C USB cable. Remote control. Power block. Now this is an original design by Novostella, right there, Novostella. And now for the night light itself, along with sleep machine technology. There we go. It's got a nice design, I like it. My other sleep machine has been taken by my wife. She uses it as therapeutic while she is working. She likes the sounds. This one's going back where I want it to be, next to my bed. Look at that, nice big speaker there. Plastic. Very well designed. Very nice looking. Alright. So what do we get in the box? Oop. Kind of roly-poly. So what do we get in the box? We have the sleep machine itself, power block, remote control, USB cable, and instruction manual. Let's test this puppy out. Okay, so this is the Good Night Sleep Light right here. Alright, so I like the design. It's kind of cool looking. I think it will make a nice accent light in a bedroom. I think it'll fit in any room. You put it in your child's room, it'll give them light. If they're afraid of the dark, put it in your room. You can have something that can accent your bedroom. So you can turn this on by just simply touching the top. So you just put your hand over and you turn it off. That's cool. You have a remote control. Remote control can turn it on. Remote control can also control the sounds. And I like that one. So we can go to the next sound. Kind of a white noise type of sound. And you have control of the volume. With the remote control. Go to the next sound. Another white noise type of sound. Kind of a crackling fire. I like the crackling fire. I could put this on low and just have that going off in the background. It would help me sleep. Water splashing. Rainfall. We don't get much of that in Arizona. Lullaby for your kid. Nice clear sound on the lullaby. Another lullaby. Twinkle, twinkle. Go to sleep. Kind of swampy, froggy sounds. Crickets. Back to my birds. I love the birds. Now you can control the volume with this by just pressing this button here. And that's right here. So you have on your remote control, you have a volume control right here. And you can bring the volume down pretty low. Well, that's super low if you listen to it. Alright, and then on the remote you have different types of timers. You have a 15-minute timer right here, a 30-minute timer, and a 60-minute timer. So you can set this up to go off in 15 or go shut down in 15, 30, or 60 minutes. You have the range of sounds through these two buttons right here, and then you have the volume control right here, and then you have the brightness control right here of the lamp itself, and this is the activation button to activate the sounds, and the on and off button, and an indicator light. Now the cool thing about this remote control right here, this is an RF remote control, so you do not have to have line of sight to use it. That is super advantage. There's also another advantage to having an RF control without having to have line of sight, and I will cover that in a little bit. Alright, so then if you want to change the colors on it, you have this color wheel right here. So you can go here and you press this button and it will change to a rotary set of colors. By pressing it again, you go to a solid color, the next solid color, the next, the next, the next, the next, and then back to the rotary style of color. You can also adjust the brightness, as I said. Alexa, turn off Novostella. That's a Novostella light. And let's turn off our studio light so we can get a pure look at the light that this produces. Alright, so you can see it's an accent light. It's not going to be overbearing in a room. It's something that will light up something relatively nice. You can reduce that. That appears to be about the lowest setting you have. And that's just making it glow. So the highest setting, you can see as it increases, that looks pretty good. It's got that nice lantern style glow to it. The diffuser works very cool. And then we can go into the colors, and then it does a nice shift between the colors. So there's the colors in their full. the blue, and we should now be to the Rotary Colors, where it revolves through the color wheel within itself, and that's pretty freaking awesome looking. And as I said, you can take your hand and turn it off. Take your hand and turn it on. Alright. Let me turn the lights back on. Here's the Novostella. This is the color. It looks very nice. I like the style of it. It has some weight to the bottom. It's not overly heavy. Oh, I didn't point out the feature that you can actually turn it off on and off with the button in the front too. There's a button right here on the front, so if you don't want to turn it off this way, you also have this way, and you have this way. So there's 3 different ways, and with what I can show you next, there's 4 different ways, actually 5 different ways to turn off the Novostella Good Night Light. Okay, so let's just talk about this. This is an RF device, and because it's an RF device, I can put this in my RM Pro, which gives me another capability for this device. That's right. So RM Pro means I can use now, put it into my RM Pro here, into my app, and I can now turn on the light. Simple. I can also change the colors here from my device, my RM Pro. I can also hit the source and start playing the sounds. I can also increase the volume with my RM Pro, and I can change my channels with the RM Pro. Just an added benefit. So being that I can get this into my RM Pro, I can actually make this a smart good night light, which means I can control the different things with it, which makes it an even added benefit to this product, just because the remote is an RF remote. And then I can install it into my Amazon Echo product, and she will control it underneath Good Night Light. Alexa, turn off Good Night Light. And she turned it off. Alexa, turn on Good Night Light. And she turned it on. Alexa, mute Good Night Light. And she's able to get the colors to change. So the RM Pro is just an added benefit to something that's already very cool. So besides for the product being stellar looking, which I love the look of this light, and besides for the fact that it is fitted for multiple individuals, for small children, if you have small children who are afraid of the dark, this is a nice soothing light that you can put by their bedside. Plus you can also have lullabies play until they go to sleep. That is awesome. I like the fact that I can use this as a nice accent light next to my bed, giving me different colors. I can use it as a sleep aid to go to sleep. I don't have grandchildren yet, but when I do, this could be a very good thing for when they spend the night. Now all we have is a grand puppy who comes over and terrorizes our house. But I can see children, if you have small children, this would be a very nice tool to help them drift off to sleep at night. And being a big ass adult like myself, I really sometimes have trouble sleeping. I work in my normal day job all flip-flop hours, and it's fine. It's what I gotta do. But normally I work until about 3 in the morning, and then I get up somewhere around 6 to 8 in the morning. So sleep doesn't come to me very easily at times. Alright, so I think I've went over every feature I could possibly think of. Even things I didn't even know that they could do until we started doing this video. But, so if you're interested in the Novostella Good Night Light with added benefits, Vector, with added benefits, I put a link below where you can find it, along with all the specs and details. This is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel. Share me with a friend and on social media. And Vector and I will see you soon. See you soon! Wait, grab the wrong remote.
Watch the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And I will see you soon.
That's freaking cool.